Welcome to Van Tate Sports Office, an in-depth look at the world of sports, featuring exclusive interviews with our KRQE News Sports Director, Van Tate, sponsored by Caesars Sportsbook at Route 66 Casino.
Welcome to another episode of Van Tate Sports Office. We're talking about cross-country, track and field. A name that has come up at UNM that is this. I call it the year of Habtom, because Habtom Samuel is winning everything. That they take him somewhere. He won already. Don't even have the race. He won. Habtom, what do you credit for your success as a runner? Why do you think you do so well?
Thank you. First, thank you. But I don't know. Maybe the way I train, the dedication, the time that I give for my training, because as running is my life. I'm here because of running. Running gave me like a lot of opportunities. So I'm gonna have to work on my job. That's my job. So yeah. I'm doing every day, like very careful, dedication, hard work. That's lead me to the success maybe.
And when you said it's the way you train, you made me think like, man, if I like saw how he worked out, I'd probably faint. You know, because it sounds like you train pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm trained.
What's a typical day like for you?
Day what?
What is it like? Like tell me what your day is like when you're training.
Yeah, I know it's actually hard. Some days after training, right after you have to go to the class, you know, sometimes you feel pretty tired and don't feel like stay in the class. You need to get rest sometimes. But actually I manage like the time you go to school, training, and have like, you know, the schedule is really busy. But yeah, the day is like starting. I have to wake up early in the morning, go to the practice because it be cold even in the morning right now. So I have to start practice at 7, finish 9:30, and start class again at 11, finish at 3, back to the gym. And yeah, doing homework, like those things. So the schedule really be busy, but
that's how it was for football. When I was at UNM back in the early 80s, football was like you wake up early, you do all of that stuff, you go for a long time. And then you go get back to your room, and it's late at night. And so how many miles are you running per day? Do you keep tabs on that, how many miles you're running?
Yeah, actually, my weekly mileage is 95 or 200 right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, but so
95
or 200, yeah.
Or 200?
No, 100. From 95 to 100.
I'm about to pass out. You said 200.
Actually, it's 100.
Interview be over.
So it's around 15 miles. 15 miles a day, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 by 7, yeah. It's like, 14, 13
So 100 miles a week?
100 miles a week, yeah.
Okay, man, that's a lot of running, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of running. But it's okay. Actually, before coming here, when I was in Eritrean, my mileage was really low. It's around 60, but I do a lot of session, like track workout and like 3 times a session. But here, the session is just twice a week, but to have more time, like to do the easier pace, but longer, you know? So that's why I'm going very high mile. But yeah, I love the training here actually, better than I was in. Even my shape is going very high, like since I joined the UNM. So I think it's
Can you tell like the thin air, and then when you go run somewhere else when it's not like the thin air, there's running in this thin air helps you when you go somewhere that's not like this, right?
Yeah, the place where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like this actually. Yeah, it's a bit. It's high altitude. First, it's very high altitude, 2,400 like meter above sea levels, which means it's around 7,000. There's the altitude. So sometimes in altitude, if you run high mileage, you can injure easy maybe. So this place is a perfect place to keep like an average of like the mileage here. So I love this place when I'm thinking like when I was in Eritrea, it's hard sometimes, you know, the weather. I know here it may be cold, but that's higher. And I know like some people going very high mileage and they injure easy. So yeah, it's very high altitude. And there is like in running also you have to do something personal. Okay, you are my coach. Maybe if you give me a nice workout, good workout, but I'm the person who can like, you know, okay, you stay with me maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. So the whole day I'm gonna stay by myself. I need to rest, to eat well, to sleep, to drink
Right.
enough water, those things. So I do a lot of things. So I take care of myself. I do my exercise at home on my free time, those things. So
What when you started running, were you a little boy? I mean, like how did you start running, and why did you start running?
actually, I know in sporting, actually in Eritrean, in Africa, actually I know some people who had a good college degree, but they didn't have like got a nice job or something.
Right.
But I know people, they didn't finish even the school, but they changed their life because of the sport. Some good athletes. So actually, I play soccer just as a normal kid, not like professional, but
Okay.
just playing soccer. But I run so fast, I play like on the defender and run to on the right back, and I attack and back those things. So some people, they saw me and maybe you can run really good. And also the place I born in a small village, so I go to school every day 7K to the school and 7 kilometers back.
You
to
ran
the
to school?
No, yeah, it's just walking, but like every
7K
day.
every day?
Yeah, and 14K.
Oh
So
man!
you have to work for 7K for school, and after you finish school, you have to back 7K. It's when I was young.
Oh man!
So
Hey, you wanted it,
14,
man.
14K a day, and the life that makes me maybe a little bit strong. I'm not starting running, but my body is always active since I was little.
So it's a natural fit.
Yeah, natural fit.
The conversation is just getting started. We have more on the other side.
You've had a lot of great success, and I want to talk about some of that. I remember you being it was the national championships of last year, right? When you fell and you got back up, you fell down, and that was last year, right? Last season.
Yeah.
When that happened, were you thinking, "Oh no, I'm not gonna, the race is over," or because it looked like it woke you up? You fell when you were running, and you came back, and it was like you said, "All right, I'm out. Bye. I'll see you guys later." You just took off. You were gone. So what did that shake you up to make you more alert? What happened when you fell in that race?
Yeah, actually, it's not my fault.
No, I know it wasn't your fault, but
the two guys is falling in front of me. We are running so close, and I can't away from them.
Yes.
Yeah, I run but I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. Like actually, even nationals, I fell down. Even nationals in this cross country, and regional, I fell down. I don't know. Maybe that's really crazy. But that race was really good race. I'm talking to my coach actually, to Coach Tate at that time. I told him, "Oh, this title, no one can take it to me. This is mine. I'm gonna be a champion. This outdoor 10K, this is mine. I'm gonna die tomorrow. No one can beat me." And hey, he said, "Okay." He didn't say anything. Yeah, you can do this one easy, because I ran like in February or something, like the sound running. I broke the 23:53, and I'm so confident that gave me like where I am. So I'm so confident for that race, and no one can. I said to my mind, no one can take this 10K title. I'm ready for this one. I'm fit. And suddenly happening that one, 2 laps to go. It's almost 900. And yeah, I'm shocked a little bit, but yeah, just try, sometimes. Actually, the guys not really at that time run smart, because when someone is like, okay, you are racing against
close.
me and you are falling down something, I don't wait to you. I'm going to keep high pace to drop you.
Yeah.
So, but the guys, I don't know, maybe they're tired or afraid or something. They're not really run fast.
just
And
boom.
I close the gap easily.
Yeah.
And I stay with them a little bit, get some deep breaths. And finally, I had really good kick at actually 200 to go. So, yeah, that was a really good race.
You had one shoe on, and you still finished as a national runner-up. I mean, that's insane. I've never heard anything like that ever.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So when you finished, I mean, weren't people amazed? Were people like, "Oh, like he did this with one shoe"?
Oh, yeah. Actually, the best thing that on the race, actually at the end, like on the straight, the other guys is come close to me. The guy who ran for Foreman. Is that for Foreman? That's the college? Yeah, Foreman. So the guy is close. It almost passed me. I jumped from second, like, to third, actually. And I recover, and I sprint and finish. That's the best thing, you know. I come all the time, and because there is like 6 or 7 guys on the park, Ground Blacks drop the group, and I drop them the group, and they catch me at the end because everyone changed the gear. They have the spike. But just, you know, I don't know, but it was good, you know. Sometimes if God gives you a strength, so you can do anything. Just actually first, my mind was not really good because my shoes is off, so what can I do? And I know the guys are really fast, and like, you know, my coach everywhere, Coach Gus on the other side and someone on the other one, and hey, you can do this one. Go keep just trying your best, and yeah, I can try my best. And yeah, I did it finally. I'm so happy. But the last, like the kick on the straight, that was really good, amazing. I'm happy with that one because my sprint last year was not really good. So, but this year, even I'm sprinting with one barefoot at the end, so I'm happy with that one too.
How did that feel? Did that hurt?
Yeah, actually it's hurt. Actually,
what was the pain like? You know, was it like you know?
Not like that. Actually, the good thing, like, you know, the cross country here is not like this. Most of the cross country is on the golf course or something. So most of the place is grass, really grass. You know, it's a little bit soft, but it was freezing. You know, it's cold, and a little bit is some place when you reach the 8K and something, there is a place like it's really hard. And yeah, as I said before also, you know, I lose a lot of energy because of that leg, because on the uphill I'm struggling or everyone, like, you know, sprint really good, and I'm struggling with that one, and it's kind of unbalanced. So that's the most what I'm struggling of. You know,
how many days did you have to keep the crutches after you?
I don't know, but I'm getting better. My foot is getting better. Still, I'm a little bit limping. The one step on me when the shoes off, so that hurt me a little bit on my Achilles. But the stage is I'll see about maybe 1 week off, and I feel better. I'm gonna keep my training and back after Christmas.
1 week off, and it's going to be Habtom 100. 100 miles a week, right?
Yeah, 100 miles a week.
Man, it sounds like a race. Habtom 100, like a car race, you know.
Much more conversation coming your way on the other side.
We'll get back to the episode in a moment. Monica Wicki here, host of New Mexico Living. I wanted to let you know that this episode is sponsored by Route 66 Casino and Caesars Sportsbook. If you love sports and like having a little action on the game, Caesars Sportsbook is your go-to destination. For rewards and more info, go to Route66Casino.com. Now back to the episode.
What do you want to do, like, later in life with this? Like how long do you want to run? Are you just seeing where the road leads? Or how do you want to run, like, until you get older?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna run. I love running. You know, I enjoy it. Yeah, people said maybe do for fun other thing, but for fun I do just run. Running is fun for me. It's my job, so I'm happy to do that. So I can run for my life. So
that already makes you different, man. I ask people if they go, like I'll run to, like, to stay in shape or something like that. And I remember asking somebody about, do you ever run? And they said, I run from my couch to my dinner table. You know? And that's all the running they do, because people don't like to run, man.
Yeah, actually, running also at the same time is hard. Most of the people doesn't like, you know, you have, like, you know, high mileage. Sometimes you're tired, your body does things. So, but I don't know, for me it's totally different because I ran for life, you know, when I was in Eritrean. Right. Just, you know, the life I go to the school. I born in a village and do a farm thing. I run to help my family, those things. So running is just like my daily routine.
It's like a life support.
Yeah, life support.
It gives you ability to, like you said, help your family.
Yeah.
It gives you a road, a path to take so your life can be successful. So it's really, like, tied to your future and what you want to do in this life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, usually when you say running, man, everybody's just like, you know, nobody wants to run, you know what I mean? But because it is hard.
Yeah.
You know, and especially when you run in a distance like that. Would you ever coach later?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm taking actually maybe after my like ending my career running. Everyone have limit. Maybe I'm gonna getting old. I want to be like a coach or something to work with athletes. I love coaching. Even when I was in Eritrea, I have like some good kids on the team. I was just on the captain of the team, and I guide them. That's really young, like they are 10 to 12 or something. There are some of them in middle school, some of them like in elementary school. They're not like, but you have to guide them. So I love coaching. So maybe I will be a coach in the future.
Yeah, I could totally see you doing that, man. That'd be like Coach Samuel is hard, man. Because 100, you have them running 100 miles a week.
No,
No, just you.
Yeah, just me. But it's depend on the person. Sometimes the age. Maybe for me, when I was in Eritrea, my mileage was low, but at the same time I was young, so. Maybe it's different. When you get old, you can add more mileage,
Yeah.
And when the young kids, they can't do like 100 mile or something. So depend on the age and the distance, So when I'm getting older, when I'm change the event, if I'm gonna race like half marathon or marathon, I'm gonna maybe to run 150 or something, going high. So it's depend on the age that you run and distance you want to do. So those things depend on that. So.
You and I noticed you and Pamela both the regional athletes of the year. How do you guys? How much does it help, like, to have somebody that good on the other side of it? You have a female teammate, Pamela Koske, who's that good. Does that play off on you? Do you guys play off each other, or?
Yeah. She's actually her training is crazy, and she's training with the men. She's not training with women. She's training with the men. Some of the guys she trained with them, and she's so good. She's it's good to have a teammate. Like all the team, they're doing really good job this season. I remember last year we finished like on nationals 18. Yeah. Like in this year on the men's side, even 9. So one guy just had a stitch and he didn't really good. But if that guy comes to All-American, we're going to be top 4 or something this year. So both the team are really good, even the other people. So Pamela is more than everyone. She wants to do even in the long run or easier, she wants to go with me, Yeah. So the men and the women space is a little bit different. So even, she think, like she gonna to do like with us high and like I don't know. Pamela is really good athlete. I'm sure he gonna do something crazy. Yeah.
The longer you stay here now, you could run for the U.S. right at a certain point, or?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, I can run because I don't have to do anything. I can't go back in Eritrea. It's not really. I'm not going back to Eritrea. I'm gonna stay here and I'm work on my paper. Maybe I'm gonna run for years in the future.
Okay.
So,
okay. I do believe I was getting a rap over there. I guess I better shut it down, Habtom. I think the clock is ticking on us, man. I really appreciate you coming through, Habtom Samuel. Everything across country. Look him up because the guy has so many awards. I don't want to keep you too long, because we need the time if we're going to talk about that, because he's done so much. Habtom Samuel in his short time at UNM has been fantastic. And like I said, I appreciate you coming through and being patient and giving us some of that time, because I know your time is precious. So thank you, Habtom.
Thank you so much, for having me and to share my experience. I'm not doing a crazy thing, but you give me like some credit and invite me here, so I appreciate you.
Yeah. NCAA national runner-up and everything else, multiple Mountain West championships, all those things that you can think of. If you see UNM and see them associated with that conference of Mountain West, he's won everything. So just trust me. He's Habtom Samuel. I'm Van Tate. Fernando Perez behind the controls. We'll see you next time.